Okay, so I'm going to talk briefly about the reflection and to try and give you some advice and support about how to do your reflection. As you know, it can be done in different ways. It might be an essay or a blog, or you might give an oral presentation, or you might want to make another video, or however you want to do it. But the key thing that we're looking for is this is your opportunity to go into a bit more depth and to analyse the key pedagogical approaches that you have considered in your visit, and the impact perhaps on your plan as well. So it's not about explaining it again or describing it again. It's actually about going now into a bit more depth and showing that you've read the literature. That's really important. I think this is quite an opportunity to demonstrate that you have engaged with the literature, and that from that you're picking out some of the key pedagogical principles that we've been talking about on the course. And we can go back to the original lecture, which is what I've done to think about this. And if you go into that presentation, one of the slides is entitled Effective Pedagogy, and it talks about some of the key approaches that we're looking at overall in the course. So one of the first ones is really thinking about how the experiences that you've planned for the children build on children's own experiences, that your visit and the activities that you've planned are providing opportunities for children that are meaningful, that are real, and that are going to be engaging to them, that the children can connect with children's own experiences. Another aspect we're looking for is active involvement, so the children being involved in activities in which they are very active. So if the visit involved, for very young children, a lot of sitting and listening, think about, would that actually be an active pedagogy? Would they be actively learning? Or have you planned things where the children get to have first-hand experiences, where it's practical, experiential? You want lots of opportunities for children to be thinking. I think that's really important. How do we encourage children's thinking? We want children to be asking questions. We want them to be interested. Think about how do the activities that you've planned motivate and challenge children, and link this to the reading that you've done. That's really important. So I know it's a very short word count, but in this you're really trying to think about how does what you've read link, how can you analyse what you've read and what you've done in your visit to can make those links so that you're analysing and it's making sense. In other words, I've read this and therefore I think it's a good idea that I did this, and this is why, and this is the kind of learning that I'm looking to develop. I think they're the main things really. Some of the other things on that slide you will show in your actual plan. So the idea of it being linked and integrated across the curriculum, we'll be looking more for that in your plan. Similarly, looking for the skills to be developed, we will look at that in the plan. So the reflection is different. It's an opportunity to go in more depth, I think. It's really a chance for you to explain, for you to analyse. And if we look at the criteria, that what will make a really good assignment, you're looking for a high level of understanding and insight, and you're going to do that in the ways I think that I've just explained, through analysing what you're doing, making sure that you certainly showing the breadth of reading that you've done, but also the depth of reading that you've done, that you're able to explain it and analyse it and link it to the actual activities that you've planned. Any questions, do you think? Sounds okay? Yeah. Okay, thanks very much.